Have you ever been in a situation where you felt stuck, where it feels like nothing is happening? You feel stranded. Have you ever been in that situation? And just like that, something happens. There's a shift, there's a divine shift in the atmosphere. Suddenly, you no longer feel that way. Suddenly, things begin to turn around. That thing, that's turning around, is known as supernatural shift. What is a supernatural shift? Supernatural shift is a sudden divine transformation or a circumstance in a person's life that defies nature. Now, how do I explain this? Okay, I'll give an example. The story of Joseph in the Bible. Joseph was sold into slavery, right, by his brothers, and he went from prison to palace. Another person's story that is very interesting and intriguing is the story of Esther, who was an orphan and she became a queen. Another person's story in the Bible is the story of Naomi and Ruth. Remember Naomi, who lost her husband, who lost her sons, and she wanted to travel to another place because of the famine. And this is someone who went from bitterness to restoration. I mean, God restored to her everything she had lost in another form. That is a supernatural shift. See, in supernatural shift, there's this question of how did it happen? In the blink of an eye, just like that? How? Even you are surprised. That is supernatural shift. Even though I am passing through something, I am not what I'm passing through at the moment. I am not my situation. I am not my circumstance. I am way above whatever it is that is going on right now in my life. You must learn to confess the things that you want to see. You must learn to confess those things. Because the more you confess those things are going to manifest. Believe it or not. Believe it or not. What you see is what you get. So you must begin to see what you want in the realm of the spirit. The more you see, the more it becomes. We are God's sons. We know that we carry the DNA of God. So if God had spoken, or if God speaks, I can also speak over my situation. I can also speak over whatever it is I do not like. Now, usually, before the supernatural shifts happen, you might not experience any, you might not know, but there could be subtle signs. There could be subtle signs like, God giving you instructions. And trust me, when He's giving you instructions, God is not going to tell you why He's asking you to do something, right? God can just give you an instruction. And the more you obey, the more you draw close to your supernatural shift. Another way or another subtle sign could be divine connection. You begin to meet people who align with your purpose.